3, 2, 1.
Here we go! Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have Toppenish Wildcats and Kings Knights at Toppenish, the Vet Center tonight. Um, yesterday, Top Lady Wildcats played against Sela yesterday, which was a tough loss. But here we are at the court at Toppenish High School, where we see Lady Knights and and Lady Wildcats playing here tonight.
And a two by Tatiana Camacho. Tatiana Camacho, she's really showing some effort on the court today. Seems the ball's been getting passed to her a lot. And Addie Norman with not a three today. I mean, right now. And now it's Lady Wildcats ball. And that's an out. Restart for the Lady Wildcats.
Kyra Hurley with the ball, passes it with Adelaide Norman.
And not a three right now by Adelaide Norman.
Kaleo Anderson has the ball, tries to make it in and has no luck.
And a foul called by, excuse me, a foul called on Kira Hurley for the Lady Wildcats. Kaleo Anderson
At the line right now.
Toppenish and Kings tied 2-2. 6 minutes left on the clock, still first period.
Adelaide Norman with the ball, tries to figure it out a way, but passes it to Kyra Hurley. And Adelaide Norman again.
Attempts a three, and there it is, a three by Adelaide Norman.
Adeline Cox has the ball, tries to find a way to passes it to one of her teammates, passes it to Kat Ellard.
Seems like the Lady Wildcats are having strong defense tonight. And 20 with a layup, taking two for the Kings.
Samaya Baker has the ball, passes it to Kyra Hurley.
Kyra Hurley failed to make a three.
Adelaide Norman tries to,
with the rebound, takes it out of bounds. It's now Knights ball. No, excuse me, Wildcats ball. Very interesting offense for the Lady Wildcats. Tatiana with the ball, attempting a layup, failed to take the layup. And foul, I think, by number 20, Kat Heller.
Tatiana Camacho had the ball, but Adelaide Norman has it.
Failed to make a two by Adelaide Norman. Now Knights ball.
Kaleo Anderson, she's quick on her feet. I'm impressed.
Tatiana with the defense against number 10. It is now Knights ball. 20 with the three. Knights making a three. 4 minutes on the clock, still first period. Toppenish at 5. Kings leading with a 2 points at 7. And
Vivi took a quite small stumble while trying to shoot the ball in the
a
basket.
foul. And a foul called on number 2,
Caitlin Kramer.
Caitlin Kramer. Viviana Hernandez now at the line. One free throw.
Makes 6 to 7.
Viviana Hernandez with making both the free throws.
Adeline Cox with the ball. Fails to make a shot at the basket. Adelaide Norman, quick on her feet, passes it to Kyra Hurley, and then Viviana Hernandez.
Failed to make the layup. I can say that the Lady Wildcats are showing very good defense tonight. Toppenish and Kings tied with 7-7. 20 with the three. Now at Toppenish at 7, Kings at 10. 3-point difference. Viviana Hernandez with the ball. And Adelaide Norman attempting a three, failed to make it. Tatiana Camacho tried to defend the ball against number 2, failed to make that defense attempt. Number 10 with the layup, making a 2. Kings now at 12, Toppenish at 7. 3 minutes left on the clock, still first period. Almost missing that pass. Tatiana Camacho passing it to Kira Hurley. Kira Hurley attempted to make a 2, failed to make that 2. Number 10 having a hard time to keep that ball. And it is now Kings ball. Number 20 attempting the 3, failed to make the 3.
Tatiana Camacho with Jada Ramirez. Julissa Landa passes the ball to Jada. Jada's thinking away to find, there we go, and we have Julissa Landa with the ball, passes it to
Audrey Herrera. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and failed to make that in. Number
23.
attempting a 3, failed to make that 3. Julissa rebounding the ball.
Audrey Herrera with the ball with Vivi Hernandez.
Vivi Hernandez making a 2, putting Toppenish at 9, and the Kings still at 12. So far, a 3-point difference. Foul called on number 2, Caitlin Kremer.
Nadia Cisneros just came into the court, and Tati's going to sit down. number 10, Kaleo Anderson, passes it to Bella Trias Ruiz.
And the Kings out of bounds. Now Topinish's ball. And seems like miscommunication with the Kings.
With the ball now, Olivia Escamilla, number 23, sophomore, passes it to Jada.
Jada attempts a three,
In
fails to make.
46 seconds on the clock for first quarter.
Topinish still at 10, Kings at 12.
Bella Trias Ruiz tries to make the ball, and no luck. Olivia Escamilla running with the ball. Goes to Jada Ramirez. Goes to Audrey.
And Audrey with the layup, making a two, putting Topinish and Kings tied with 15 seconds left on the clock in first period. And fails to make the three by number 10.
And this is to the end of the first quarter and on to the second one.
Topinish and Kings still tied. Topinish at 2 fouls and Kings at 3 fouls.
Competed in some state competition, and as in the word of their athletic director,
Well, beginning of the second quarter, here we go. Thank you for those of you who are joining us from wherever you may be at. Early three-pointer in that first quarter, of course, here handled wonderfully by our, I guess we can call them interns here, THS Digital Media, always finding a way to help students find different career paths, different skills. Oh my, what great education they have down here in the Yakima Valley. 7:33, things tied up 12-12 as these teams seem really well matched up here in the first quarter. Kings traveling over from the west side, hoping to put up a great non-league matchup here tonight. Kaleo Anderson underneath the basket. She's fouled on the attempt. Well, ladies, great call on the first quarter. You guys feel like you guys are starting to get a hold of things? What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to understand more about the calls, everything.
Definitely, as the game of basketball having so many different rules, and of course just the matter of fact that the game just keeps going. It's not stopped for you. So perfect exchange there by Kaleo Anderson. Kaleo Anderson, one of the leading players for the Kings Knights. Julissa Landa in between the circles, swings it around over to the right side. Olivia Escamilla taking a look, seeing where she can go. Stops. Audrey hit out of there at top. Driving left side block. Oh no, could not get a good shot. And here we go, Ket Ellard, who has done a lot of offensive damage so far here in the first quarter. Now on to the second. Long range, no good there from Molly Kyler. Escamilla using her speed, trying to move down the floor. See Sneddles, middle of the leg. Oh, look at that. Her first points of this contest. Cleo Anderson trying to measure up to Liz Solanda, but trying to keep right there with at least a hand's reach away. 3, and that one gets a little lucky bounce. Bella Ruiz with her first points of the game. Kings Knights up top by 3 here in the first half, second quarter. Escamilla stops, swings it around over to Audrey Herrera. Now Jada Ramirez, little room with the 3 and a response back. What do you know? Ramirez with her first points. Kings Knights, another one, setting it up. Molly Kyler hits her first 3. Something tells me these teams are going to go back and forth throughout the majority of this game. Landa. Oh, and last minute saw too many steps there. The Lady Wildcats, mass substitution. Adeline Norman, Tatiana Camacho, and Kira Hurley back in there, as did the Kings Knights. Escamilla measuring on Ruiz. Trying to get in there. Cox. And out of bounds, just out of the reach of Kylie Bankston. And Ramirez back to Escamilla. Escamilla swinging around to the right side, into the hands of Ramirez. Bounce pass, Camacho, Norman, 3, off the mark. Trying to run with it. Able to save ball, continue pace. Escamilla taking one dribble, and that's going to be a foul. Looks like Escamilla is going to be charged her first personal tonight, and Samaya Baker and Viviana Hernandez are checking back in. Seems like the Wildcats, knowing that this is going to be a game of up and down, and boy, are we going to get tired here tonight. Ruiz drives baseline left side with a crafty maneuver there. Gets 2 to go. Coming up on 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Viviana Hernandez in the middle of the lane, can't finish. Viviana Hernandez making that her first go-to move. Just drive in that middle of that lane. Not afraid of contact. Eleanor Gaidos and Ruiz again, but this one off the mark. Hurley able to contain that one, and now into the hands of Adeline Norman. Camacho, one of the team leaders of the Wildcat team, and Kira Hurley with a 3, but that one a little short, and Adeline Norman trying to make an extended effort there at the end to save possession. Ruiz, excuse me. Cleo Anderson couldn't find anything there. Has to swing it around to Cox, but that's a wild shot. Kira Hurley able to grab the miss. Swings it around left, right corner to to Viviana Hernandez, and now Samaya Baker up top shoots it off the mark. It remains a 5-point lead here for the Kings Knights. Trias Ruiz taking one dribble, swinging quick to the left side. And back to Cleo Anderson. She spots up for one. Can't get anything to go here. Viviana Hernandez going to decide to attack. Stops. Jumper. Can't get the bounce. Cleo Anderson collects another rebound, and Adeline Norman trying to keep up. Anderson stops. Jumper, and there she goes. Cleo Anderson, more than capable of pulling up with those jumpers. 2:10 remaining here in the second quarter. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back here. Kings Knights, Lady Knights, leading over the Toppenish Lady Wildcats 24-17. And welcome back after the timeout on the floor. Antonio Tony D. Dominguez alongside the THS Digital Media crew. A couple of students here tonight helping on the commentary as well. You'll hear more from them in the third quarter. Adeline Norman, oh, look at that, able to keep her dribble. Oh, look at that through contact. What an amazing maneuver. Give it to Adeline Norman. Tough, resilient, ever so smart, able to create turnovers as well. Cleo Anderson has a tough task ahead of her if she's going to try to find a way to score against Adeline Norman. Norman keeping up. Cleo Anderson stuck underneath the basket. Kick it back out. 5 there. Kira. Oh, and a foul there afterwards. An offensive foul. Cleo Anderson. And Norman takes a bit of a hard fall and is not seeming to get up as quickly. So timeout for an injury here on the floor. Adeline Norman is down. Took a hard shot, earned the offensive foul, but boy, when you put your body inside of traffic and you know you're going to get hit, no matter what, nobody likes falling on the floor. Nobody likes falling in general, especially as you get older. When you're 16, you can fall down and not feel it, but when you're 32, you fall down, you feel it the next day, maybe even the next month. Talk about getting older. So right now they're checking up on her and finally able to catch her breath. Perhaps they are worried about whether the injury may have been a head injury. I believe it just happened to be a hard fall, and there was an official timeout by the Wildcats, 30-second timeout. Norman is going to take a seat. In the meantime, Samaya Baker is going to, or Ty Kreiswerka is going to check in, along with Samaya Baker. I mean, you made a play for your team. Now, if you're the teammates, she's hurt right now. You want to make it worth it. Get some points right now on this possession. Hurley swinging around the left side over to Samaya. Dribbling with the right. In between the circles to Camacho. Kreiswerka atop the key. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Hernandez Camacho decides to take the three off the front iron, and loose ball goes to the Lady Knights. Back. THS Ruiz has had a couple of baskets this quarter, has 5. Ball stolen away there by Camacho, trying to lead this fast break. He's going to have to slow down. Kira Hurley, jumper, can't get that one in range. Molly Kyler with the rebound, and now Kaleo Anderson, last second shot. Cannot get that one to fall. Well, we are at halftime. Kings Lady Knights 24, Toppenish Lady Wildcats 19. Here, live from the Toppenish Wildcat Event Center in Toppenish, Washington. This is the THS Digital Media Network. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and never miss out on another THS Digital Media event. Take a break, be back after this.
And welcome back here at THS Digital Media.
And here we are in the third quarter. Toppenish at 19, Kings at 24.
They're only down by 5. Let's see if they can make a run at some point. More than enough time. Let's see if they made some good adjustments.
Yeah. And 10 attempting a 3. A 2. Failed to make that.
And I like that effort on the defensive end. Tatiana Camacho trying to reel in that rebound. Did get away from her and on the ground, but an opportunity here. It looks like foul's going to be against the Wildcats.
It's like the Kings are really taking their time on this play. Wildcats just keep defending, not letting them through. An attempted 3, failed to make that. Samaya Baker now with the ball, passing it
To Viviana Hernandez.
making a 2 with that layup.
And that's smart. She looked up the court and she found an open teammate. Good job right there.
Number 10 trying to make a layup, failed to make that layup for the Kings. Number 2
Tatiana Camacho with the ball. Passes it to Samaya Baker. Trying to make an effort. Passes it to Audrey. Back at Samaya Baker again. Back to Audrey. Makes it to Tati. Back at Audrey, and Audrey makes the point. Making it 23-24.
Audrey Herrera can put some points up. Just give her some space, give her the ball. And look at that, great defensive play there from her.
Julissa Landa back passes it to Viviana Hernandez. Julissa Landa with the ball. And that's not going to count.
And timeout called by the Wildcats. 30-second timeout. Toppenish is now at 23, 1 point off from the Kings at 24.
And we'll go back at the court at THS High School.
It is now Wildcats ball.
Samaya Baker with the ball. Passes it to Tati Camacho. Back at Samaya. Back to Tati. And no luck for shooting this goal. Number 4, Molly Kyler has the ball. Is trying to find a way to pass the ball. Passes it to number 10. To number 20. Back at 5.
5 attempting a 3, failed to make that 3. Number 2 with the rebound, making a layup.
Caitlin Kramer.
Adding 2 points for the Kings. It's now Toppenish's ball. Samaya Baker trying to pass that ball to Tatiana Camacho.
With
Failed
no
to
look.
make that ball.
Julissa Landa steals the ball tonight for this afternoon. Gives it to Samaya Baker back at Julissa.
You know, that's the second time I've seen somebody slip on the floor. Second time. Adelaide had one, and Julissa has one.
And Audrey Herrera saves the ball, but passing it to the Kings.
Number 4, Molly Kyler. Number 2, Caitlin Kramer shoots the ball, which makes it 28 for Kings and 23 for Toppenish.
It's only a 5-point lead. Lady Wildcats just need to find some sort of rhythm on the offensive end of the floor. That's all they need.
Number 12. Missing the 3. Again, another missed 3. Number 4 rebounding the ball, making a layup. Gaining 2 points for the Kings. Now a 7-point difference. Kings in the lead. Jaleesa Lando with the 2.
Makes it 25 to 30.
That was Julissa Landa's first points of this game.
Number five, Elena Gatos tries to make the shot but failed miserably. Eleanor had the ball but passes it to number 4 but misses the shot.
And that is a foul called on Viviana Hernandez.
It's only her first, and there are some substitutions awaiting right now.
The Kings now with a 2. Number 4 failed to make that free throw.
Olivia Escamilla with the ball. It's getting guarded by Eleanor. Passes it to Kyra. Back to Jada, to Olivia. To Tati. Norman.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. Now 5.
They're going to have to take a shot at some point now.
And that's not going to count.
Number 20 with the 3.
Kat Eller.
Kat Eller now with 13 points on this night.
Now at a 13-point difference. Toppenish at 25, Kings at 34. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. And Olivia Escamilla with the 3, putting Toppenish at 28. And a timeout called by
Lady Wildcats.
the Lady Wildcats. Excuse us, the Knights.
And welcome back.
We are now at 2 minutes left in the third period. Toppenish at 28 and Kings at 34. It is now Knights ball. Kings, excuse me.
The Wildcats shouldn't be too discouraged. There's still enough time to definitely make a run. But they're going to have to clean up some things, that's for sure.
And an interesting shot made by number 10.
Kaleo Anderson. Olivia Escamilla trying try to pass the ball, but gives it to Kyra. Kyra gives it to Norman, but misses the shot completely. Kaleo Anderson has the ball. Tries to make the shot, but she couldn't make it. Being guarded by Tatiana Camacho and Adelaide Norman.
And a foul called on the Wildcats by number 21, Adelaide Norman. And now with 2 shots at the free throw line.
Tatiana Camacho is going to sit down for a little while.
Number 10 makes the second free throw. And it is now Lady Wildcats ball. 10 points, 10-point difference from the Toppenish and the Kings with 1 minute left on the clock. I still think that the Lady Wildcats can make a comeback. And Jadalyn Ramirez with the 2.
And that's the spark that you needed right there. You're the Lady Wildcats. Jada Ramirez taking advantage.
And it is now Knights ball. Excuse me, Lady Wildcats ball.
That jump ball possession, that favors the Wildcats. This could go big in terms of rhythm and maybe giving them a shot on the arm here. Get some points on the board.
Seems that the Lady Wildcats are stalling some time. Adelaide Norman attempting the 3. It is now Knights ball.
Number 23, Bella Trias Ruiz.
And the Wildcats taking the ball again. Jadalyn failed to attempt that 3. Olivia Escamilla making that 3.
And boy, Olivia Escamilla, she's starting to become a key contributor here in the latter part of the season. 2 3-pointers, both of them big.
And we will be back after this short break.
And welcome back here, THS Digital Media Network. What a great job there by our THS Digital Media students. So here we go in the 4th and final quarter. Lady Wildcats find themselves down by 5. This game so close. Kaleo Anderson turning around, can't get that jumper to fall. Adelaide Norman coming out with the rebound. Without Kira Hurley trying to move ahead on the floor. Back over to Olivia Escamilla. 2 3-pointers in the 3rd quarter. And that has allowed these Lady Wildcats to keep pace with the Kings Lady Knights here. Trying to send them up ahead, but nothing coming of that. That pass just too much, and Olivia Escamilla taking a fall to the floor. A lot of traffic in that area. Lady Wildcats always doing a great job of making sure of knowing where they're at on the floor. Escamilla trying to make a play now over to Adelaide Norman, left wing. Brings it in between the circles now back to Jada Ramirez. Takes a look, swings it around over to the left corner. Escamilla, left side dribble, but throws it away right into the hands of Kaleo Anderson. 2-on-1 situation and a foul there. Kira Hurley not making it easy on Kaleo Anderson. She's going to go to the free throw line.
Charge to Wildcats number 5, Kira Hurley.
Now, who stands out, ladies? Who stands out to you here tonight in terms of, giving their best effort, and who might win this game at the end?
I feel like that what player stood out to me the most was around Olivia or Tati Camacho, because they're very good at passing the ball towards each other. And I noticed some great effort tonight, this afternoon, sorry. And even though Kings might win tonight, but they're still good at playing the team, and I'm hoping that they do great this afternoon.
So still about 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Some time remaining in order for the Lady Wildcats to put some sort of drive together. A good string of shots. Kira Hurley misses it, but Camacho with the rebound. Norman couldn't get that one. Camacho saves it right into the hands of Norman. Great effort. Norman had it to Escamilla there. Now Kira Hurley stepping up inside the key. Couldn't get that jumper to fall. Let's see if her struggles can pay off here near the end of the game. Has yet to make a jumper. Well, let's see if she can get in rhythm here near the end. Anderson trying to find a way. Camacho now outside for Caitlin Kramer. Kramer now with 7 points on tonight. 9-point lead, Wildcats. They need to score something on their own. Wildcats have pretty much used the entirety of their bench here tonight. Knowing that this was going to be a high-paced game, Escamilla couldn't get that three to fall. Anderson looking around. Pius Ruiz, and now back to Anderson Norman right there. Ball on the ground. Ramirez trying to keep it. Three. Shot off, no good there from Molly Kyler. Into the hands of Escamilla it goes. Dribbling down the floor now in the middle of the lane. Going over the left side, left corner, over to Jada Ramirez. Stops, oh no, losing it. Trying to get on the floor. Finally connected by Kat Ellard. And another three there from the corner. And Caitlin Kramer doing it all this second half with 10 points of her own. And the Wildcats are forced to take a timeout. Down by 12. We'll take one as well here on the THS Digital Media Network. After the timeout on the floor by the Toppenish Lady Wildcats, hoping to regroup as they find themselves down by 12 points. 5 minutes, 4 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's been a back and forth game. But right now, Lady Wildcats find themselves on the smaller side of the scoring board. That ball tipped around by Herrera, but last touch there by Thais Ruiz. Camacho with the inbound, and same thing, tight coverage there. Lady Wildcats keep possession.
Tatiana Camacho tries to throw the ball, but takes a little small stumble on the court tonight.
Looks like they called an offensive foul against Tatiana Camacho. I believe if she wouldn't extended that forearm, she would have been okay. But the referee right there to see that.
Number 23, Bella, passes it to number 10, Kaleo, with Molly to Caitlin, Kat. What I see from here is great effort from both teams.
And that's a shot clock violation. Give credit there to the Toppenish Lady Wildcat defense, as you guys have been observing all night. No good there from Hedetta on the three-point attempt, and now Kaleo Anderson making a run down the floor. Beatriz Ruiz. There's some room. Trying to run the correct play here.
Kaleo getting guarded by Audrey and Julissa, but the shot clock ran out of time before she could be able to shoot the ball.
That's great defense awareness there, forcing Beatriz Ruiz to just put up a shot with time expiring, and timeout on the floor once again. 3:22 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Kings Knights 45, Toppenish Lady Wildcats 33. Be back after this. And welcome back here, THS Digital Media Network. Antonio Tony D. Dominguez alongside the THS Digital Media crew. A couple of wonderful THS Digital Media students here. Getting a couple of quarters to call this game. Here to finish it up here, 3:20. Lady Wildcats find themselves down by 12. They need to make a run sooner rather than later right now. Viviana Hernandez couldn't get anything to go there. Kaleo Anderson comes out with a loose ball. Kat Ellard with a long three off the back iron. Samaya Baker originally got the rebound, about stolen away from their last second by Molly Kyler. Anderson is swinging around, finds Kylie Bankston. First layup no good there from Caitlin Kramer. And that ball will go out of bounds off of Kings Lady Knights. Nadia Cisneros and Ty Cruz Huerca checking into this contest. 2:47 remaining. Hernandez back to Cisneros. Little runner from her in the middle of the lane. Couldn't get that one to fall, but out of bounds off of the Lady Wildcats. Possession to the Lady Knights. And Julissa Landa reading that pass, but not able to reel that interception in. This is a non-league game. One of the very few schools that have scheduled non-league games towards the later of the season, at least one anyways. And here they are competing for a good amount of time, but right now Lady Wildcats find themselves down by a 12-point margin. The Wildcats are going to have to hope to get something going here soon. Leo Anderson driving inside through contact from Nadia Cisneros, and she gets the bucket and one situation coming up. So here as the Lady Knights extending this lead.
1 point at the free throw line.
And that free throw is good from Kaleo Anderson. Viviana Hernandez in the middle of the lane, has to kick it back out, but nobody there. Tina Gutierrez and Nadia Cisneros right there in the area, but no miscommunication there. Kat Ellard back to Kaleo. And Anderson dribbling on the right side, trying to get out of trouble. In the middle, Anderson couldn't get the paint to go. And out of bounds off of the Lady Knights. Get back to play here. And Landa driving in the middle. And she's fouled. A couple of free throws coming for her. Salon, the first free throw is good. Lady Wildcats, some regrouping to do. Huge test on Tuesday as well. Coming off a heartbreaker to the Sela Lady Vikings over there at Sela, Washington last night. Then here tonight, just finding another tough competitive opponent. And of course, first year back into the CWAC. Just different teams, different philosophies, different possibilities. No good there from the Kings Knights. Again, shot no good. Landa coming down with it. Moving the ball down the floor. Gutierrez with the three, but that one is short, and it's going to go out of bounds. And large substitution here for the Kings Knights. Bellatrix Ruiz, Maddie Choparut, Madeline Cox in there, along with Eleanor Gaidos. And right now, Lady Wildcats put up a shot. Landa with the three. Julissa Landa with 7. Ball thrown away by Hurley. Jump ball possession first. Olivia Escamilla. Gutierrez with the 3 and gets that one. Tina Gutierrez makes this a 7-point game, 8 seconds remaining, but time is not on the Lady Wildcat side here. Look at that, Escamilla puts up one last second shot, not too far away at the end, but either way, that is the end of this contest. Lady Wildcats coming up short once again, 48-41 in favor of the Kings Lady Knights. Well, folks, thank you for joining us. Coming up next, game 2 of our doubleheader. The boys take on 3A Meade Panthers in a big school versus small school non-league matchup. Coming up next, live here on the THS Digital Media Network. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow and never miss out on another THS Digital Media event. We'll take a break. Be back after this.